This is where I left off, I think. So I've decided that the right side of the stereo field is just a series of major seventh. I'll just play it one more time. Maybe I shouldn't, but basically 6 chords. First, second, third, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, that's I've decided that is the right side. Whatever going on, I don't care. That's how I'm gonna well, I care, but that's how I'm going to interpret for now. As for me, but then I've realized when I was comparing. So this is, I rewrote it, I redid it again, I referred to the, what I wrote down before, you know, and that the chords I just played, the major seventh, this is the right side of this is the right side of the stereo field, and that's completely left, completely right, completely left. So the problem here, I was facing was on the right side. I was hearing, so I was hearing basically for sure that, you know, if I can track the voice. Sorry, one more time. So top voice. Top, left, you know, and left. Whatever, you know, that's the easiest to hear for me. But the bottom note I was hearing was here it has so I did I did a little bit of matching thing. I try to match, and I try to find the note I couldn't find in that chords, the 1, 3, 5, 7 chords. And 2 notes stood out to me. That's the but first the clue was I don't want to say use the word clue. I'm still not like 100% convinced, but this is the progress I found, you know, or I made, whatever. So this F note in that there's F sharp note in there, and you know this. I know this is not an really advanced topic. It's not an advanced topic or anything, but I'm very happy to find it. Very happy to find it or confirm it, whatever. But I'm still not sure it's right. But this what I found. Okay, so well, 2 things. So first, this stood out to me, F sharp. At the end, the sixth chords just first, happening as first, happening as second, not like that, you know, but yeah, that's the first chord that happened, second chord that happened, but the sixth chord here, it has F, but then it has F sounding, and when I play this thing, right here, it was I was just interpreting major seventh, major seventh, major seventh, major seventh, you know, just strong major seventh. Just think of it as major seventh. No other notes, no fifth notes. But then we are hearing that F sharp. So I press the note together, as you know, as opposed to I'm gonna press F sharp note, okay? So that's what I wrote down. This is what I wrote down. You really need to consider. You really need to consider this. What did I wrote? A major seventh over F sharp bass. So A major seventh over F sharp bass. But if I just look at the F sharp bass as a chord, it's a bass. I was thinking of a bass note. But if I'm looking at it, let's say I'm trying to look at it as a chord. I guess yeah, it fits that a major seventh chord, because it is coming from, or it is sort of. It is. I'm just gonna say it is. It is coming from you know, A major scale, right? So, but anyways, I'm like, I should now. It was I was thinking of just major seventh, just 4 notes clustered. Forget about clustered. Just 4 notes situation. But then, since I'm hearing F sharp, I added that. I started looking at it like that, kind of like that. And then so I worked. I tried on the left side. Sorry. So now I'm taking a look at the left side of the stereo field, as opposed to where was it? That was the right side, or the center, the overall picture when they collapse, you know, the stereo image. I feel like I'm using such fancy words to describe the simple thing, but when they put together in the center, 50 over 50 stereo field, when you do that, when you pan it, that in the center, when you do that, I still, when you hard pan right, I was feeling this, basically, as I said. And using that as a bass, basis, whatever, BASIS. I decided to add F sharp, yeah. And then, well, before I talk about that, I should tell you this first. And then I started looking at the perfect left panned sound. So absolutely the left side of the stereo field. And the left side of the stereo field is this was the notes I was hearing, the voices our hearing predominantly just two. I was hearing just two pretty stronger than the other, whatever going on in the middle. But so this is the perfectly left panned. And then I noticed, kind of like the hard right panned stereo field, it has F sharp note there, and also A, high A natural note. Also on the hard left panned. This is hard right panned. It happens on the right. It happens on the lower register, the A natural, and also the A natural here. But it happens on the higher register on the hard left panned. That part is not that important. Don't worry about it. I was just thinking. So where does this A natural happen? And also, this F sharp. It's happening. It's happening. It's good. It's good that it's happening because I don't have to. I can think less possible options. Like what could this chords be? What chords would this note mean? Like here it's sharing F sharp. If it's sharing F sharp. That's good. But as you know, this F sharp it's not in that the basis, the basis I'm coming from. The basis was remember, all major seventh. So I've decided, previously I decided I'm just gonna have F sharp bass here, not the acoustic bass or electric bass, but the more of a lowest note of the brass group. And then I've decided now I'm looking at just left side only, hard left side, okay? But I've decided that since it has F sharp on the hard right, let's take a step back. Let's take a step back, okay? I might be repeating, but and that's the basis I'm coming from, and that is the chord when it's. I decided that is the right side, hard right side. I just decided that it is because I don't want to complicate too much. But then when you look at the voices I'm hearing, I'm just gonna show the bottom part of the hard right side. So. Yeah. F sharp. It ends at F sharp, and the hard left one also has F sharp in the that was the lowest note I was hearing in the brass group. So now let's just take a look at the left side. Knowing that, let's take a look at the hard left side, hard panned, hard left panned. So when I pressed that note, when I was hearing the left side, it made sense. It made it. No, let's use a different word. I'm like, I think that could be it. And I wasn't so sure at first because I've decided the basis was what on the right side, major 7, major 7, major 7, major 7, all major 7s. Yeah, series of major 7. No minor. But then we're looking at the left side now, and I decided that maybe it's trying to say it's minor. Maybe it's more. It's trying to say more minor thing. So at first, I thought it was I was hearing this, but then I decided I was hearing this, but then when you hear the brass group, just I'm here only really majorly hearing just 2 strongly. I'll play one more time. Okay. Okay, so it's pretty far apart, yeah? And instead of having here, I decided, since F sharp is happening, but I'm also pressing right here, F sharp is also here, I decided to just put it in the back, so, but I instead of here, I let go of the F sharp here, and I decided to use F sharp right here, because earlier, what was I hearing? This. So I was kind of hearing this chord, but then the actual, in terms of the voices I could track or like follow, was this, right? So now let's start with this, yeah? Let's start with this. And I was hearing, not let's start with this. I was starting over. So, and before I said I was kind of hearing this sound, right? And then I just decided that why don't I go with that? That as a brass group. Even though I'm not hearing here. I wasn't really hearing. I mean, I still don't hear it, but I think that's it. Yeah? So let's go with that. The left side, that's the last chord of the left side. Now let's try to build backwards. Yeah? So that's the sixth chord that happens in the left side, and then I decided to look at the 5th chord, the chord that happens 5th, in terms of like not this, but like first one that happens, second one that happens, in the song. So this is the. I'm just looking backwards, yeah, because yeah, I thought that was a good starting point. But anyways, 6th, I decided that is it, and next, because I was also hearing. The brass voice I was hearing was yeah, and then so we want to know this one now, because we already know F sharp now, so we want to know the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 5th one. So that was 6th. And the 5th, I've decided that because that is A major, just straight up A major without no F sharp in the bass. But let's just, yeah, don't worry about the bass. It's really just A major in the top, on the top. And since I'm gonna be going with G as the lowest note of the fifth chord, the chord that happens fifthly, I decided to just my main focus was, let's just keep it simple. Keep it simple, yeah. So that's what I got. It's really coming from, but I want to keep that major. I want to keep just triad, just simple triads, and then have the, yeah, because I was hearing that note in the brass group. That was the lowest note I could hear. So, anyways, yeah. So I'll just play that bass brass group again. Okay. So. So I think the one of the main thing I wanted to what I kind of learned was, let's make this note sound really good. Like give the reason to this note. Almost as if that's the top note. The top note is, it's really obvious, right? Although I couldn't really hear the first that in the you know, at the beginning, but overall I've just decided that is it, that G sharp, F sharp. But anyways, let's make that feel great. Let's give a reason to that these notes are not just dissonant and compared to the right side. Sorry. I'm gonna do it again. I'm sorry. But this note is happening. Yeah, while, yeah, I'll just play that dissonant feel. I mean this note. Oh, right. Right. So, as a I don't know if I'm phrasing it right, but yeah, I'm just gonna say it. As a standalone note, it might not be sufficient to be like, hey, it's a note, you know, it's a like a legitimate note, you know. I felt like there needs to be like a backing portion of it, you know. But anyways. So I decided what would be the fitting chords to support, right? And I decided, let's make this chords sound good. And then I'll just play, well, I'll play the 5 and the 6th one first, because, you know, I think I spent a lot of time explaining why I decided to go with the 6th one and the 5th one. Yeah, so that was the 6th one of the, I decided that I'm gonna go with the left side of the stereo field, the perfectly left pant, sixth one, and then that's the fifth. So playing from the beginning to the end, sort of. So fifth one and the last one, the sixth one. And if I try to sing it, oh, wah, 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 wah. Just so you know, I might be wrong, but this is my belief. So. I'm not gonna say that part. You can think of it as I'll just say, yeah. But then I just decided no doubling, just put it in the here, as the lowest. So that's sort of my belief. So that's the fifth one and the sixth one. And now I am looking at it from, now I want to look at 1, 2, 3, 4, because we were looking at 5, 6. Yeah, fifth and the sixth one. Yeah, and this is the left side. So let's look at it, because since the breast note I was hearing was, and I'll play for you, just, you know. Yeah? But the problem is, I couldn't really hear what's going on in the middle. Like here. Really low, pretty high, but I don't know what's in the middle, you know? Sorry for repeating, but I couldn't hear it. But I think it's there. Still not sure, but I wanted to know the way it was, how it was constructed. Why do you make it like that? You know, why? So I decided, let's just imagine there are notes, and actually, you know, let's just like fa chordify it, you know, fa chordify it, yeah. Did I say it right? Yeah. Since I'm hearing this, you know, and I'm really focusing on the. Actually, I'm not focusing on that here, because just want you to know, on the left side and the right side, here all the notes. There are no like weird notes that I wasn't feeling like it's outside of the chords, you know. So, yeah, no worries. The first two chords. But let's focus on the first two chords. Okay, so even though it's so lowest, highest, let's just fill something up in the middle. And I thought, you know, instead of whatever inside, I thought this was a pretty strong choice, and it was fitting. And then, what was next? Oh, and yeah. So, and what would be in the middle? You know. I'm sorry, that's terrible, but basically same thing as G major 7, but now I'm really thinking as Um, well, not yet, but this still applies. I'm more thinking as one like I'm thinking the lowest note of the brass as a almost like a acoustic bass. You know, so 1 and 3, not instead of one hand 1 3. So 1 3, one voice, second voice, third voice, fourth voice. I'm thinking more like strong, strong note, a strong note, the lowest note, and then major note, not major note, triads. Yeah. So more, so I'm thinking more in terms of than, yeah. So, oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm not playing the right part. Actually, I am playing the right part because I'm doing the second chords. Okay. So, right, that's the second. I'll play this. I'll play from the from the first. First. And then this was hard. This was a hard choice. The third one that happens, the third chords, because I felt like it was breaking the rule. I thought it was the rule. I thought it was breaking the rule, kind of. Because major seventh happening on the right side, right, on the hard panned right side. But here I was hearing this. Let's just go with it. Let's just go with it for now. I probably have to like hear it again, but yeah. So I was hearing. I'm just gonna sing the lowest note. Sorry. And then here, this happens. So I just decided that this, I think I imagined, I think this is the best choice. Even though I wasn't hearing it, I think. And I had a hard time, like, what if it's not it, because on the right side, what's happening is, that's happening. So that's happening. And while that's happening, I'm playing at the same time. This is happening. And then I'm just, imagining that if I have to feel something up in the middle, whatever, I thought this was the most suitable choice. And this gives the strongest reason or power to this line. So So let's. Why it was hard for me. I'm high. There's a high chance I might be wrong. And but anyways, for now, this is how I'm believing. So it was hard for me to believe this or settle down on this because on the right side, I've decided that was my basis. That's my basis. And at the same time, I'm trying to, convince myself that this is happening. But anyways, maybe that is why I'm only hearing these two, and actually they might not have played the third and the fifth. May have, I don't know, or they just turned it down in the volume. I have no idea, but I think in real life it would still sound good, but you might have to play maybe at a lower volume. But the basic is the not the rundown. What's the word? The main thing, I think, where this is coming from is this chord, as I said. Because it just, this was the one that made most sense to powering this, to power this. That was the only thing, because there was a top voice. I just decided I'm gonna go with that. So so that was the third one. That was the hardest one because it's so conflicting. I'm fighting with this. Anyways, that's what they want. They want, yeah, I think. Anyways, so let's move on. Let's move on. Enough with this because I'm still not sure. So let's move on to the fourth one, because fourth one was actually I think it was easy. I'm like I was kind of accepting it. It's on the right side, my basis was what? Yeah, that was my basis. So, and then I just decided, since I'm hearing as the highest note on the left side of the stereo field, yeah. I'm hearing this. Oh, yeah. It's interesting. It's the 1 and the 7. When you do it goes totally does the yodel, it does that. But anyway, that's where it flips. It's a good place to flip, But anyways, so I just decided, I'm hearing, I just decided, let's keep it the same. Keep it the same. It's just a different inversion. So fourth is done. And I already did fifth and the sixth. I decided that's it for me, the left side. So I'm gonna play the notes I was the notes, the voices I was hearing. You know, from the beginning, hard left panned, hard left panned stereo sound. I'm not saying it right. I'm sorry. The hard left side of the stereo recording is and I'll sing that the lowest note because I want that to be that to come through. Yeah. Just to not just a dissonant note without any reason. So anyways, I'm gonna make that note sound good. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna play the highest note one more time. Oh, now I'm gonna play with the chords. The chords I think sort of the main scope of the focus in this video, and that the main thing was let's make this strong because it's gonna have to go against of the hard right side. Again, high chance I might be wrong, but after after having spent like quite a bit of hours, this is the conclusion I've come down to. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna make this sound strong, and I'll do it now with the chords this time. With the chords, just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm gonna stop talking and just play this part just loud, just the lowest note. I'll sing it this time. And this against my basses of the right side. I think that's about it. What I got. High chance I might be wrong. High chance, but I think I'm gonna close the chapter on this six chords of the song. I've considered it. I've considered it. This what if this was a possibility? There's no, I played, whoa, oh, this part, this one with the chords, right? Ooh, right? But I've considered, what if it's not, what if it doesn't have the inner, the notes inner? Like, what if it's just this, and there's no inside, and I thought about just this note. What if it's not in? What if it's what if? What if that was the situation? I even thought about, like whole note, big movement, so that's half, but whoa, something like that. What if, so playing just two notes together. Sorry. Something like that. I've considered it, but I'm gonna take a really brief look at it. I think after this video, I'm not gonna, if I don't hear it immediately within 2 minutes, I'm just gonna move on. I'm gonna move on, and I'm gonna do what I decided to do, which is just looking at the song from really far apart. As a matter of fact, I'll just show you. I wrote it down while I was doing something, but then I wrote it down like sort of. I wasn't paying attention too much. I was in a traffic, and I'm like, what if I heard it just without the access of the piano? What if how am I like internalizing it, if I like directly, if I didn't have piano to confirm it in real time, and well, just But the main point here, real quick, is there's a part I felt like that was it, but it's not, sort of. So I'm like, how was I led to believe that? Like, what magic took place? So sorry, I'm not playing in time, but that's, I'm playing again. I'm playing it again. This happens like pretty often, like throughout the song, but at some point I wasn't, maybe I lost my focus, and I was hearing as opposed to what should have been was. But then at that split moment, I was feeling more like. So the difference is as opposed to this, I was feeling more like. Yeah, that's what I was feeling. So why? Just quickly. This is whatever chords, A major. Let's just say I was confused. Let's say I was confused. Is there A major? I don't know, something like that. So that's what I want to find out. Why was I led to believe that is the bass at that moment? And that's it. Once I find it out, and figure out the really basic format, I'm gonna go back to making my own music, I think. So in a matter of 30 minutes or something, 20 minutes or something. All right, thanks for watching.